Live for the Power Chat series on Point Fighter Live. Today we have a pre-show with our promoters for the South Atlanta Open. It's a ProMac event. Miguel and Xavier. Miguel and Xavier, how are you guys doing today?
Awesome. Doing great. Ready to go.
All right, I'm excited. I like the energy. Now, this is your first time promoting the South Atlanta Open. Let's just cover the high points. It's coming up pretty soon, August 19th, obviously in South Atlanta. But tell me more about how you guys are feeling with the tournament coming up.
Well, I'm feeling really excited, an opportunity to promote this year. It's the third year of our South Atlanta and being the opportunity to promote, and it's exciting, learning a lot, and looking forward to it. And it's awesome.
Xavier, how are you? I mean, you sounded excited about the tournament. What is your role in promoting the South Atlanta Open this year around?
This year we're trying to see if we can get as many people as we can to South Atlanta and just try to show them and give them a great ProMac experience, just like all the other ProMac tournaments. And as we get closer and closer, definitely start feeling more and more of the nerves, but I believe it's more excitement than anything. Like super ready to go, and every time we go to other tournaments, we hear people talking about how they're excited about the South Atlanta and some of the prizes and things that we're going to be giving out.
Okay, so we will get to the prizes in just a bit, but it is going to be held. Let's talk about the venue. It is the Newton High School in Covington. Is that how you say it?
Yes, ma'am.
Covington, Georgia. Tell me about the high school in terms of where people are going to be sitting to spectate and watch. Will there be concessions? Is it in an area that people might be able to go get food? Touch me more about the location.
Yeah, the high school is a pretty popular high school. Like, yeah, there's some nice, good stands, so the rings won't be too crowded. There's some good stands for people to see and like actually see over other heads as well. I believe we will have some concessions, but also in the area, not too far down the road, there's also like gas stations and other like fast food things on the way from the hotel to the tournament.
Perfect. And I see hotel recommendations. Um, Now, this though is a 1 day event, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't necessarily need a hotel, which is really nice, but you guys have offered some suggestions. Let's talk about the schedule. Miguel, talk to me about what people can expect when they get there in the morning.
Well, registration is normal when they walk in. I believe we'll start a registration like around 7:30, and then they can come in. Divisions will be the same, and we'll have all good things. Like a regular Pro Mac tournament. It's gonna be fun.
Kicking
Okay,
off with Team Sync and Team Demo
as well.
right? You said you're starting off with Team Sync and Team Demo.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. I think that's what I've noticed is a lot of the Pro Mac events, probably because of sort of the guidance that you guys have gotten, starting with Team Sync and Team Demo. Perfect way to get those events that require coordination out of the way. So that's exciting. All right. Now tell me more about the registration. You said you can register when you get there, but is registration open early?
Oh yeah, it's open now. It's $65 for the first division, all the way up until I believe a couple days right before the tournament.
And then the price does go up at the door, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if you said $65 for the first division, what about for the people that do 7, 8 divisions?
For those people, it'll be just $20 for each additional division. We'd love for you guys to do as many as you want, as many as you like. Love to see them.
Awesome. All right. Now, we talked about prizes. Miguel, you mentioned prizes, or maybe it was Xavier, but tell me more about what those prizes are that people can expect.
Well, for our grand champion this year, or because of back to school around the same time around August, we're having a backpack for a grand champion. The backpack's pretty cool because they got some cool features. They got a charger, a built-in charger into the backpack, which we thought it was pretty cool. And we got a picture right there, and they can go into school. All the kids going in hot with showing off the backpack that they can't get it all in a store. They can only win it in a tournament. It says grand champion. They get to explain it, where they got it, where they earned it. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited for this.
Oh yeah, Mr. Joe Johnson is doing the embroidery for those. And then Mr. Clayton Watkins, another promoter, he's also doing our medals. And if you've been to some of the most recent Pro Mac tournaments, those medals are awesome. Nice, heavyweight to them. They're big and shiny. But yeah, excited about the design this year.
That's great. I think I was speaking to someone totally unrelated to martial arts, but she works in marketing and branding. And one of the really cool things about the most successful branding swag is conversation starters. Backpacks, for example, that say, "Hey, how did you get this?" or "Where did you win it?" So it's a really smart idea, and the built-in charger is super cool too. Who was that? One of your guys' ideas?
It was. We got pretty cool and lucky when we saw this backpack. It had that in, and I was like, all right, we're picking that one because I'm sure a lot of students are going to enjoy that, and it's going to be cool, really useful too.
I know I want one.
Even for the adults too,
For sure. Okay, so now you guys are going to be running around the day of the event. What is have you guys already split up your duties for promoting, or are you guys competing at all?
Definitely going to be going around helping out as best we can, mostly smiling, waving, helping out, and if they need us, we'll definitely jump in to judge if we need a judge, but we won't be competing this on our own tournament this time.
Okay. All right. And so this is the third year. Some of the highlights of it, again, so reiterate, it is a one-day event. Don't necessarily need a hotel, but there are recommendations for that. And it's Pro Max. So, I mean, it kind of has the level speaks for itself. What are you guys feeling about judges? Do you have enough judges right now signed up and ready to go so that people aren't waiting around?
Oh yeah, we have quite a few really great seasoned judges like Alex Scott, Mr. Watkins, Mr. Joe Johnson, Mr. Perry. Like we got some pretty good judges coming in, and also a few really good corners as well. And if you're available to judge that day, we'd love to have you guys step in.
Okay. All right. And then so your registration is through Mat Action. To explain to people how they can register early to take advantage of that cheaper rate.
So you can either go to mataction.com or you can go to our website, southatlantanopen.com, and that'll have the schedule, the days of the events, and the different divisions that we offer as well, and the rule book and all of that. So our website has quite a bit of information if you're ever lost about anything. But you can also go on there and click register as well, and it'll take you directly to Mat Action to sign up. You just got to make a quick little profile, and then you're set to go.
Okay. All right. So tell me more about sort of the people behind the South Atlanta Open. How did you guys, both of you, get involved to promote this as your first event to be promoting?
Well, we got the opportunity to promote this year, and we both work at Resolute Martial Arts, and we just kind of connected pretty well. We work together very, very well, and we definitely do a team sync demo. Kind of started it all when we just clicked, and we work very well. People watch us; they watch us, see how we're just good partners as well, and we work together very strong. It's solid. And Mrs. Ham, Mr. Perry helped us out on getting the opportunity, and it's good and cool. We'll see how it turns out.
From your perspective, Xavier, what has been kind of the hardest thing and the best thing putting on a tournament?
So definitely one of the hardest things was deciding the grand champion prize. Like definitely you want to try to do something that's more original that not other tournaments are doing, or definitely tournaments that are closest to us, but also something that'll have us stick out and that people want to say, oh, I want that. And so when we saw the backpack, we were definitely like, yeah, they're going back to school, a nice backpack, charge up their phone, charge up their Nintendo Switches and things. Like, that would be awesome. But I think one of my favorite things about promoting so far has been stepping out of my comfort zone and going to other tournaments and talking to more people and getting my face out there and saying, hey, I'm Xavier, how are you? I'd love to see you at the South Atlanta. So that's definitely been one of my favorite things, is the meeting others and and branching out and talking to other people from other backgrounds and lifestyles and schools.
I'm sure you guys have seen some of the registrations roll in, but for someone who might be undecided, tell them about the level of competition, maybe some of the people, or just the caliber that is set to come to the South Atlanta Open.
Oh yeah, we were looking at the registration, and definitely some pretty cool names are showing up. Oh yeah.
That's great. I think that's something that people really look forward to when they go to a tournament, to know that it's going to be a challenge. They want to test their skills. In addition to the Grand Champion Award, will there be prize money?
100%.
Yes, ma'am. For the adults, they will be earning the prize money along with the Grand Champion backpacks, and then we also are giving backpacks to all of the open rank youth divisions as well. So not just the forms and weapons, and not just the adults, but the youth will also have an opportunity to win a backpack as well.
Cool.
And
Very
the adults
cool.
will have the chance to win the money along with it.
Awesome. All right. So now tell me, just to wrap up, kind of, if you had to, I guess, your elevator pitch on what people are going to expect for the South Atlanta Open, if they're undecided, if they're thinking, hey, I have nothing going on August 19th, maybe I'll make my way to this tournament. What is kind of like the high point that is going to get them there for you guys?
Well, we do have, it is 35 minutes away from Atlanta, of any attractions that they would like to visit as well, like the Coca-Cola factory, or we got the Braves games happening as well. And just, if y'all want to check it out, my birthday is on the 18th, so if you want to celebrate, that's also too, just throwing that out there.
That's so true. South Atlanta, we didn't talk about how far it is kind of in proximity. It's only half an hour away from Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so anybody kind of in that general radius, now you kind of are able to put Covington, Georgia on a map. And so it's really not far from that metro area at all. And if you wanted to go into the city right before school starts, or if you wanted to take a little trip beforehand, do some sightseeing and things like that. Awesome. Okay, so to reiterate before we wrap up, if you have nothing going on, August 19th, even if you do, make some time. August 19th at the Newton High School. Registration is currently open, and you can have a chance to win this awesome backpack, get in some reps, and it's a Pro Mac tournament. So if you know anything about the circuit, you know that they have a high standard for their customers, for their clients, for their competitors. So I'm excited for you guys to put on your awesome first time promoting. This is a third year, I think you said, of the tournament.
We're hoping for the biggest one yet.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys, everybody, help them get them to that goal, and make sure that you register on Mad Action so you get that nice discount. Okay. All right. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you at the South Atlanta Open. It is a Point Fighter Live approved event.
See you guys then.
See y'all.